Lee, the Natural Parish.
Lee Parish making his way to the ring tonight. Parish, the 170-pound title holder, that is, for Chosen Few. And very confident, kind of soft-spoken before the fight tonight. Kind of one of those guys that's got a quiet confidence about him. Just being around him, his energy, you kind of feel like he knows what's going on and knows the deal. And guys like that usually do pretty well. And Lee Parish has done well for himself so far in his career. Parish at 6'2", Ben Ross also listed at 6'2", both fighting at 170 pounds and both close to that 6'2" height. And checking him out right there, the guy in the red shirt, by the way, that's Matt Reynolds. Matt Reynolds works for the state of Wisconsin and checks out the fighters before heading into the ring. Also for boxing as well. Good job, Matt. So you take a look at the belt that is on the line tonight as Parish in the ring to make his defense.
His opponent, Ben Ruthless Ross.
And here comes Ben Ross now. And Ross, one of those guys that likes to fight full bearded. So this is title fight number 2 that is coming up right now, the second of 3 in a row of amateur titles. And let's head back up to the cage for Ken.
All right, there's the 170-pound strap, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, I need to hear some noise. Fighting out of the Coliseum bar, red corner, a freestyle fighter standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Holding a record, 3 victories, 0 defeats. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, representing Red Shaper MMA, Lee, the Natural Parish. His opponent, fighting out of the Harley-Davidson of Madison blue corner. He's a freestyle fighter, also 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. He holds a record, 5 victories, 1 defeat. Fighting out of Duluth, Minnesota, representing Ironworks Training Center, Ben Ruthless Ross.
And there you have our introductions. Both fighters bring a contingent with them tonight to the exhibition hall here at Monona Terrace Convention Center. Second amateur title fight. Here we go. Ross against Parish. And a big left missed by Ross as now Parish goes right away to wrapping up Ross and driving him into the side of the cage. Ken, what are we looking for in this fight?
These two guys are pretty well-rounded. Ben Ross is number 3 AMI middleweight in Wisconsin. 4 years of training in MMA, boxing, and jiu-jitsu, so he is a well-rounded fighter. From what I've seen of Lee Parish, he was working with Fearless MMA out of Janesville, and he made the transition over to Red Shaper, who is ex-UFC veteran. Amazing on the ground. His ground skills are great.
So that's what we're looking for from Parish tonight. He is on the ground right now. Both fighters going at it, trying to gain the advantage here right now.
Parish is the number 2 AMI in Wisconsin.
So we got number 2 versus number 3.
Yeah.
That's as good of a fight as you're going to see then. And now it's Ross able to get the reversal and gain the upper hand now.
Good scramble.
Parish taking a couple of shots to the side of the ribs. Ross on top of Parish now, leaning in.
Parish is trying to pull him close so they hope for a stand-up.
And is that Parish's move here at this point to get back on his feet?
Well, to avoid any damage, yeah. But he might try to snake those legs up over his shoulder and look for an armbar or a triangle choke. He's pretty sneaky that way.
Is he?
Yeah.
Ross now trying to land some shots in. Did get a right to the side of the head of Parish. Parish, the current title holder, so defending his belt tonight against the number 3 AMI fighter in the state.
Oh, look at this. Oh, he got out of it. He was smart.
Parish stayed on the ground, though. Ross jumps right back into the fray and continues to use that right hand to lay into the left side of Lee Parish. So Parish now pulling down on the back of the head of Ross.
And trying to keep him close to avoid any more heavy damage.
And once again, now both fighters break. And again, Parish stays down as he didn't look to get up. Now he is going to be able to have the time to get up. As both fighters land a couple of shots there. Parish with a kick to the side of the ribs. Both now trying to strike here in the final 10 seconds of round number 1. Pretty even round as Parish and Ross will take a break. We will too. We'll be back with round number 2 of Chosen Few here on Wisconsin's 57 Sports. All right, so the first round is in the books. Parish and Ross, how would you score round number 1, Ken?
I got to give it to Ross. He was on top more control of the fight. Even though Parish was looking for submissions, Ross had control through most of that round.
Both fighters.
You never know. You don't leave it in the hands of the judges.
Exactly, and you don't know how they're going to score it. And it seemed like both fighters, though, pretty comfortable going to the mat and not spending too much time up and striking.
Absolutely.
So we're just about ready for round number 2 here. Crowd into this fight as well. Again, standing room only here tonight, a sold-out show. And it has been an electric atmosphere that seems to grow with every fight. Good left by Ross. Now trading kicks as both fighters doing some striking. Ross getting the better of it now. Ross also has a bit of a cut open up on the side of his face. The left side. Oh, and a good left. Caught Parish and stood him straight up.
Yeah, that looked like it dazed him a bit.
It sure did.
I don't know if he was playing possum or what. But
yeah. He almost started smiling, and sometimes fighters do that when they are dazed.
Yeah.
But now Parish seems to have caught his senses and is back into the fight now and on top of Ross. So when Parish now either has side control or is on top, what is his strategy here, Ken?
Well, try to get out of this Kimura. Oh, he didn't.
And he couldn't. And that is it. The fight is over, and we have ourselves a brand new title holder. Ken absolutely called it. He had to get out of it, couldn't get out of the hold. And our winner tonight is going to be Ben Ross. We'll be back with the official decision right after this. You're watching the Chosen Few, number 9 Night of Champions here on Wisconsin's 57 Sports. Well, Lee Parish could not get out of the Kimura of Ben Ross as we head up to the ring for the official decision.
This fight was presented by Holiday Inn Express Madison Central, and it was worth every second. Your referee, Tom DeValis, has called a halt to this contest. 57 seconds of the second round, declaring your winner by Kimura, Ben Ruthless Ross.
And how about that? A brand new title holder now, as you see Josh Sterry strapping the belt onto Ben Ross as he wins by TKO here in the second round. And let's get some thoughts here from Ross.
You know, for that first round, he seemed to have control on top. You got to worry about his sneaky submissions. He's a red shaper guy and a Patrick Delgado guy after all.
Yeah, you know, I watched a little bit of his tape, and I knew the guy was looking for that triangle. He finished that move against Sterling Fisher. Not too long ago, and I knew I like this guy. I knew but honestly, I felt like I could beat him.
Well, it seemed like every time he threw those legs up, you backed off and came right back in.
So really just playing smart, trying to be as loose as possible.
I wasn't sure if you had that key lock in. Were you convinced that you had it in once you locked it?
Once I had his wrist, I knew I had him close guard. I've been hitting that a lot of practice, like more, so yeah, that's it.
Man, you did. And we were just talking on television there about my cohort, Reggie asked me, what's he trying to do here? And I said, well, he's trying to avoid the Kimura. And I no longer said that, and boom, tap.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to take a moment to thank everybody who came out to see me. And people coming all the way to the loop. Go Parish! Washington, D.C., which I think is honestly awesome. Really good friend of mine. Gotta thank my girlfriend for helping me out with setting everything up. And Harrison. All my teammates at Parish. And Josh Sherry and my sponsors. We guys put on a great show. Couldn't do this well.
Well, sir, it was a pleasure calling your fight. I hope to see you in the future. All right.